Okay, welcome to Wednesday's lesson, and we're going to first start by checking our work that we did on the appetizer. And the first thing that you were to do was to list the first 10 multiples of 7. And remember, multiples are where we are actually skip counting by that number. So if we start from 7, we then go to 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, and then 77. Okay, going down to pick a strategy and solve. Again, you can either use the traditional method or the box method to solve your multiplication. For multiplication today, we're going to use the traditional method. So we first multiply 7 times 2, which is 14. Our 4 goes down underneath the line. We're going to regroup the 1, or the 10. And then 7 times 4 is 28, plus the 1 that we regrouped. So that makes it 29. The 9 goes down. The 2 goes up. 7 times 6 is 42, plus 2 more is 44. 4 goes down. Other 4 is regrouped. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 4 makes it 25. And that whole entire 25 is going to come down because we have no more neighbors to carry anything to. Okay? On a division problem, I am going to use the box method. For division, again, you have your choice of using either the traditional, which is the house, or using the box method. In this case, I went ahead and set it up. So I have 3 boxes. I put 1, 9, oh, and then I made a mistake. This should be 1, 9, and then the 6 in the final box. Okay, and then our 7, which is what we are dividing by. So I already know that 7 will not go into 1. So that is going to be a 0. Remember, your answers go in the attic or they go above the line. Okay? 7 times 0 is 0. So then I do 1 minus 0 is 1. That 1 goes up here with the 9. 7 this time goes into 19. And I know from my multiplication facts that 7 goes into 19 2 times. 7 times 2 is 14. I'm going to subtract 19 minus 14 is 5. My 5 goes up to join the 6. 7 goes into 56 8 times. I know that 8 times 7 is 56. When I subtract, I'm left with no remainder. So my answer should be 28 when I divide 196 by 7. Okay? Now you're going to actually flip the page in your packet to the main course portion of your lesson. And the first thing that we are looking at is we're looking at some vocabulary. So the definitions, it says fill in the missing word, and then or, if necessary, circle the correct word choice. So I just told you on the review portion that we can use skip counting to find the multiple. So in this case, I'm going to fill in the word multiple of a number. And then a multiple is a number, so you should be writing this on your paper, is a number that is a product of 2 factors. So that means I can actually multiply 2 numbers together like they've done here. 3 times 4 equals 12. So 12 is a multiple of both 3 and 4. So I'm going to fill that in, 3 and 4. 7 times 1 is 7. So 7 is a multiple of both 1 and 7. Okay? All right, here under this section, you're going to be listing the first 5 multiples of 6. So that should tell you, I need to skip count by 6. So you're just going to solve these multiplication problems, and that will give you the first 5 multiples. So 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times 3 is 18. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 5 is 30. So each time, it's going up by 6 more. Okay? All right, in the box, you are going to list the first 5 multiples of 3. I'm drawing lines so that I know that I've done 5. Okay? And then here, you're going to list the first 5 multiples of 8. So you're skip counting by 3s, skip counting by 8s. Okay? And then finally, so I'm going to have you do that in just a second. I'm going to have you do those 2 on your own. And then down below it says list 4 examples of prime numbers. Well, we know a prime number is a number that can only be divided by 1 and itself. So for prime numbers, if I look at my multiplication chart, I would know that 1 is a prime number because its only factor is 1, obviously in itself. I know that 2 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. And then I want you to think super, super hard and see if you can come up with a fourth example of a prime number. Finally, composite numbers, which there's going to be a greater number of composite numbers. These are numbers that have more than just 1 in itself as factors. So see if you can come up with, we'll start with the number 4 because I know that 1, 2, and 4, so that's more. Then I have 6, so I know 1, 2, 3, and 6. So see if you can come up with 2 more composite numbers. Okay, when you have finished filling in these blanks, you are going to go into, you're going to go on to MobyMax and begin working on your MobyMax lessons.